RESA TV presents in 3, 2, 1, Dateline Schools with your host, Terry Harrington.
All this week on Dateline Schools, we're just reflecting back on the year 2014 educational here in St. Clair County and taking a look ahead to the new year that'll be starting obviously next week. And to tell us all about it, my special guest is the superintendent here at St. Clair County RESA, Dan DeGrow. And yesterday you did bring up that word funding and finance in a different way, but how are our schools in 2014 and what do you anticipate as we head into the new year?
Well, I'd love to tell you it's rosy, but I don't believe it is. I think the best case is status quo. We're recording this before the Christmas break for the legislature, but if they decide to adopt the plan that the House has for road financing, that is going to cost us hundreds of millions of dollars in future years. I'm all for fixing the roads, but I don't think doing it on the back of schools is particularly a good way to do it. Essentially, it's the House saying we don't have the guts to raise taxes, so we'll just take some money from schools and say it doesn't hurt them, even though it does. And if that happens, we got major problems. There have been some good things for financing in the sense that we went from a couple years ago as an ISD 0 on GSRP programs, Great Start Readiness programs for 4-year-olds, to we're over, well over 3 million as a county. And I don't know the exact number of classrooms we have, but I believe we have around 850 kids, not counting Head Start. So we're as a county now, I'm pretty much able to say we have a no wait list. In other words, anybody who's eligible for Head Start or GSRP, we find a spot for them. And that's an amazing turnaround in several years. And so while I may not be happy with everything, I think I give the governor in particular credit because the rewards or the credit people will get from that program are many years down the road, maybe 14 years when those kids graduate from high school. And in politics, 14 years, in their life, that's like 100 years in dog years or something, whatever. Normally, they don't have the foresight to worry about what's going to be like in 14 years. So I think that's been a real big thing for the county.
You ever see the state ever really recovering financially for schools with the hit we took back in 2008?
Yeah, I'm not sure I'll be around as superintendent of RESA to enjoy it. Matter of fact, I actually had a meeting one time because part of the reason it was taking so long is they're solidifying the pension system for education. And then that has to be done. We were looking at it, and it was near the end of this decade when I think they might start getting some increases to help that we can spend on that aren't earmarked for GSRP or pension. And we'll replace the money that was taken from our school aid fund the governor's first year. So, 2019, 2020, I think will be a good year to be superintendent around here. I'm not sure I'll be around to reap that benefit, but hey, we got a lot of young guys and they will be.
More tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington.